4 years ago, I could barely write a tweet. Today, I'm one of the most respected copywriters in the creator economy with over 5,000 email subscribers and 10,000 followers online who read and buy my stuff. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to get so good, so fast, and blow past 99% of copywriters. Here's what most copywriters do. They read a couple copywriting books, they write some emails, and then they start chasing clients. Then what happens is they spend about 80% of their time on outreach. Then when they finally land a client, they now shift 80% of their time to managing that client and trying to get another client, which leads to very little time actually writing. And if you haven't guessed it, ding, 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 the number one way to get really good at copywriting is not by chasing clients or stroking AI, it's writing, which is exactly why what I'm about to tell you actually works. Instead of chasing clients, be your own client. Build your own audience online, grow your own email list, and sell your own stuff. This is what I've done for the past 3 years. And that's exactly how I've grown my social following to over 10,000 followers, over 5,000 email subscribers, and multi-six figures sold of my own products. Not to mention, I have some of the biggest names in the copywriting and creator industry who read my stuff. People like Daniel Throssell, Brian Kurtz, Kieran Drew, Eddie Kwan, Art of Purpose, and a whole bunch of other creators who tell me how much they love my stuff. And it all stemmed from outwriting everybody else who is chasing clients. Here's the math. If you're side hustling a client-based business, let's say you spend about 10 hours per week on that business. About 8 of your hours will be spent in outreach, and about 2 of your hours will be spent writing for those clients. In 1 year, you'll have spent 104 hours writing. That's not bad. But if you do creator work instead of client work, look at these numbers. Spend the same amount of time, 10 hours per week. You'll spend about 8 hours of that 10 writing. Tweets, emails, blogs, articles, YouTube scripts, threads, all the stuff. And then you'll spend about 2 hours per week managing the brand, replying to comments, setting up the automations, posting the content. In 1 year, you'll have written 416 hours. This is 4x the amount the person chasing clients is writing, which again is 99% of copywriters. But it's not just the time spent. There are 2 other reasons why doing creator work instead of client work will make you infinitely better than all the other copywriters. Reason number 2 is you get instant feedback. You send an email and you see if it made sales. You post a tweet and you see the engagement metrics immediately. Did it do well? Likes, comments, things like that. You post a YouTube video. Did it go viral? Did it get less views? Everything in the creator economy has data that tells you if it's good or bad. With client work, you'll write copy, you'll wait a week, they'll give you some revisions, you'll rewrite it, you'll finally publish it, and then you'll get some stats. That is learning in slow motion. When you are a creator, you learn in real time. And the third and final reason why you will blow past 99% of copywriters when you do creator work is that you are doing permissionless writing. You can test any headline, try any story structure, tweak any offer, write in any voice. Whereas when you're writing for clients, they give you feedback like, make it more professional, or that doesn't sound like our brand voice, or that's too bold, we can't say that, or we talk to legal, we can't say those things either. Clients constantly compromise your copy, where in the creator economy, you can be free. So here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna give you a roadmap, okay? I want you to go to Substack and start an account. This is not a plug. I'm not affiliated. It's just a really good platform to write on. And for the next 6 months, I want you to do this every day. I want you to write 3 short posts. Think like tweets. And I want you to write 1 article that becomes an email. It will take you about 60 to 90 minutes a day, and it'll end up about 1,000 words a day. This is the same amount of time that you would spend building a client-based business anyway. And in 1 year, you'll have practiced 1,000 headlines, 365 subject lines, 365 offers, and 365 stories. While as your client-faced copywriter friends, they probably write 50 to 100 emails, 1 to 2 a week for their clients. And that's about it. It's literally like going to the gym every day while your friends go twice a week. And over 6 months, this is probably how it's going to look like for you. Month 1, you're going to be figuring it out. You're going to bumble around. What's my niche? What should I be saying? It is you discovering your vibe. Month 2, you're going to start seeing what works, what posts took off, what posts didn't take off. Month 3, you're going to gain a little bit of confidence because at that point, you'll have had some posts that did really well, some articles that got some reads. Month 4, you're really finding your voice. You're starting to understand how you like to write, what you don't like to write. And in fact, you'll start writing a lot faster. Month 5, you're going to start doubling down on what works. You're going to understand your niche better. You're going to understand what posts do really well. You're going to understand what goes viral. And by month 6, you'll have done more work in 6 months than other copywriters have done in 2 years, which is typically when a slew of people quit, which now puts you in the upper echelon, that top 5%. Not to mention, you are building your own online audience and your own assets that can sell while you sleep, while the rest of the copywriters are out there chasing clients, trading time for money, which is another double-edged sword because your audience and assets make you more attractive to clients if you wanted clients anyway. And then because you're on Substack, you can just turn your newsletter into a paid newsletter and start monetizing that way. Assets, newsletter, courses, whatever. And all this takes is 4 things. You need a niche, a Substack, an hour a day, and 1,000 words that you write. That's exactly how to become a top 1% copywriter in 6 to 12 months. I know this works, and it's exactly why I created a club called the Copy Creator Club. And it's a community on School where I help copywriters fire their clients in their 9 to 5 and build their own list, sell their own stuff. But Copy Creator Club is an exclusive offer only to people who are on my email list. So if you want the support of copywriters doing the exact same thing that I just told you in this video, then join my email list down below. In fact, I have some free gifts when you join, and you'll get the exclusive opportunity to join the Copy Creator Club. I highly recommend clicking down the link below. Again, I got some free gifts when you join, a 63 cash cow copywriting secrets guide just for you. But if you don't want to join, you don't care about Copy Creator Club, doesn't matter. That's fine, no big deal. What you need to do right now is go to Substack, create a profile, start writing today. Go build your business. Which, by the way, slight plug again, I do have a 1-hour masterclass on how to build and launch your Substack in 1 hour exclusively in Copy Creator Club. Last plug. But either way, you don't need me. You can go start writing today. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please like and subscribe. It tells me that you want me to put out more free content like this and help you in your copywriter and creator journey. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you want to see next, and I'll make the video for you. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next time. Ooh, boy, I cooked. Ooh, Jesus. I was sitting there spitting fire. I heard a story that Dan Kennedy taught a seminar with a bunch of his clients, and he wore a hat that said "Clients suck." What a G! Man, Dan Kennedy, he's the OG. I haven't verified if that's a true story, but one day I'm going to write an email about it because that's just so funny. And the ironic thing is I think Doberman Dan wrote a blog article about that event, and he was teaching all these things about how clients are the worst. Dan Kennedy was teaching all these things about how clients are the worst. And there were still a bunch of clients in the auditorium listening. They were like, Dan, we'll pay you 30 grand to write for us. It's so funny. See, that's what happens when you build your own brand, your own authority, is clients will just beg for you to write for them. Even if you're like, you're the worst, you suck. And you wear a hat that's like, you suck. That's so funny. Oh man, I love it. Build your own stuff. Okay. Go write your own crap today.